Hi everybody, Miles here, the golf professional at Southwark Park Golf Club. This week back on one of my favourite subjects again, and I do keep banging on about it. Perhaps I should stop, but I'm out here with it now. The 7-wood. It's definitely a bit of a cheat code in golf. I think back to the days when you had 135 and the woods were made out of wood. If you played that long ago, the driver was very hard to use and sometimes you had to get your 3-wood out for a safe tee shot. Those days are gone. I mean, even this year, these modern 10k drives are super easy to use. So when do you use your 3-wood? Not very often, probably. When do you use your 5-wood? Fair bit. When could you use a 7-wood? Potentially all the time. So I'm going to play hopefully 3 holes. Not sure if we've got time because it's time is against me, with just my 7-wood and a putter, and see if I can make a bit of a score. So I'm going to play par 5, par 4, par 3, and that will give it me a fair crack at the whip. So let's go. 7-wood and putter only. And we're off down the middle. That was a really good start. I can't reach the green from here. I think I've probably got about 260 yards to go. So this little friend normally goes 200 yards on the fly. So if I go a nice smooth one, I won't have much left to go. Let's go. Still preferred lies here for a few more weeks, so I'm taking advantage of that. Two good ones. Love a 7-wood. Yeah, I think a lot of you have enjoyed a couple of the videos lately, maybe because I've done something a tiny bit different. So the all-day intensive lesson with Dan last week was good fun. I've got another playing lesson later on today, because sometimes the things you do on the range are not the things you do on the course. So I think quite often it's very valid to see what you really do rather than what you potentially might do on the range. The other one that went out quite well was a thing about releasing tension from your swing. I think a few of you enjoyed that. So if anyone's got any ideas they think I should do, or things that are troubling them, let me know, because sometimes I have to wing it a little bit doing one a week and think, God, what haven't I done, or what could I possibly do? No one probably wants to watch a video on how to how to put your grip on properly, because there's another 500,000 of those videos out there. So if there's anything different, I like different, and it's nice to get out and do these ones on the course because they're quite good fun. So I'd say really two good nice little 7-woods up here. The tricky bit now is to come. Can I judge a nice little bump and run with this? Well, I think I can, really, even though I haven't really had a chance to practice with it. I wouldn't ever choose this shot on the course, but I'm just out here trying to show you the adaptability of this 7-wood. The only thing I don't want to do is go in a bunker, because that'd probably be the end of it, wouldn't it? But if I do, you'll get to see it. Boys have just dressed the greens this morning. All these things have to be done, so that's make it a tiny bit tricky for the putting, but got a tricky shot here. A bit of a camber, obviously. Everything's going to kick the ball to the left where I'm going to land it. So I think my very best shot's going to be a flag stick to the left if I can get the distance right, because I can't really control where I'm going to land this ball. It's going to land and then kick a little bit left, but I'm just going to embrace that and see if I can give myself at least a birdie putt. It's realistically where I thought I'd end up. I've done a tiny bit better, but a birdie putt nonetheless. This is how quickly you can play golf if you don't muck about. I'm only just doing this so I don't have to cut and stitch all these videos together. I'll end this hole and then start again on 14. Okay, got a chance of a birdie. I'm going to give myself that and move on. Right, here we are on 14, good hole 14, alongside the lake. Plenty of places where you can go a bit wrong. Fancied myself on 13, I'd be all right, because two of these I knew would get me up somewhere just short of the green. This will be a bit harder. Just thinking as I was walking up here, and we just come out of this horrible wet winter where we had to carry quite a lot. 7-wood, sand iron, putter, probably carry those in your hands. Come on, you could have played. So yeah, travel light in the winter with a 7-wood, I would suggest. So yeah, anywhere down the middle. I know it sounds very basic, but anywhere down the middle will do me. That could be a little bit tricky. Not wicked bad, but definitely not on the fairway. That actually took a fair bit of finding. It was under these this bit of loose grass. Took me a while to find that, and I haven't got a great lie. It's sitting right down a little bit, and I'm gonna have to skirt with the bunkers, which is going to cause me a problem. So I'm in trouble here. But this 7-wood will glide through the rough. And one of the advantages to using a fairway to an iron is it won't necessarily grab and twist it so much. So I will be able to glide this through. What sort of contact and distance control I get, who knows? It's so good, hang on. That came out much lower than I thought it would come out. Straight in line with the pin. Now, I think it's really good. But I'm going to tell you, really good with a lot of luck. A lot of luck, because it was sitting so much down, I thought it would pop up in the air a little bit higher than that. And the best I could do would be get it to near the front of the green somewhere. I can't actually see it now. But there's a bunker on the left of 14, and it just rolled about a metre to the right of that. Maybe it didn't reach the green. Oh, it was good though. I'm taking it. Oh yeah, I've just come up short. But actually I didn't probably deserve to be where I was. But yeah, you can see actually that sort of a little bit did prove my point that I was sitting quite down in that. So I'm just trying to see if my eyesight's rubbish. That ball was sitting down, but it came out very straight. So I think, you know, if that had wrapped around an 8-iron head, I could have easily honked it left. Oh, nearly. Oh, I need to chip it anyway because I'm not on the... Got to go over a little sprinkler head. Ooh. If this wasn't one take, you'd never believe me. Tell you what, you can see what a nice little roll I got on that because of the sand on the greens. Par. Just a par 3 to go. Oh, that was good. Oh, look at that, nearly went in. Little par 3 to finish may actually be one of the trickier shots. If I'm going to get this right, I'm going to have to hit it into the bank to stop it. So yeah, that's my little shot. I'm going to have to pitch it, 100 yards I think. Stun it into the bank if I'm going to get this right. So yeah, last hole. Not as good as the last hole was. That was terrible. Yeah, I let myself down a little bit, but I got the distance about right, just held that face open and pushed it off to the right, so I've left myself a perilous chip now, which I say chip. Some sort of putt for a par. Have I proved anything to anyone? I don't know, I've sort of enjoyed it myself. And got this little snaky one for a level par 3 holes. Thanks for watching everybody, and see if I can come up with something interesting next week.